It's Wednesday and you know what that means. Well, it happens to be news. That's right, I'm your host Andrew and this is Crypto Espresso, your teeny tiny daily shot of caffeinated crypto headlines. Let's just get into it. First up, the crypto markets may be recovering, but those dominoes, they keep a-fallin'. Paxful has announced that it's suspending its services. In a shock statement, Ray Youssef said he's unsure whether the business will return. Key staff departures and regulatory challenges, especially in the US, are to blame. The peer-to-peer platform is now urging users to self-custody their crypto. Crucially, Paxful has said all customer funds are accounted for, and all of this comes days after the company unveiled plans to make its earn customers, who were impacted by Celsius Network's bankruptcy, whole. Paxful was especially popular in Africa, especially in Nigeria, and had played a role in increasing crypto adoption on the continent. Bob Lee, who created Cash App and used to serve as Square's chief technology officer, has died after a stabbing in San Francisco. He was attacked in the early hours of Tuesday morning and succumbed to serious injuries in the hospital. Police haven't made any arrests in connection with his death. Bill Barrett, the CEO of the Abra crypto wallet, said he was a decent human being who didn't deserve to be killed. Jack Dorsey, who's CEO of Cash App's parent company Block, described the news as heartbreaking and said Lee had played an instrumental role in the app's success. The tech executive had most recently served as a chief product officer on MobileCoin and was a passionate believer in cryptocurrencies. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has an agreement in principle to resolve its claims against Ishan Wahi, a former product manager at Coinbase. He's been accused of sharing confidential information about when the exchange was planning to list coins, generating gains of $1.5 million. Although Wahi had initially denied the allegations, he later pleaded guilty alongside his brother Nikhil. The profits were possible because cryptocurrencies tend to enjoy a price bump after being listed on the platform. The case was blown open by influencer Kobe, who discovered that a wallet had bought hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of tokens about to be listed, 24 hours before an announcement was even published. Ether has surged to its highest price since last August as excitement about an upcoming upgrade grows. Shapella, a portmanteau of the Shanghai and Capella upgrades, will allow validators to be reunited with ETH locked up in deposit contracts, and it's expected that the addition of withdrawals will make staking even more attractive to everyday investors also. The world's second largest cryptocurrency has surged by 5.5% over the past week, comfortably ahead of Bitcoin, which is pretty flat compared with 7 days ago. Shapella is set to be finalized on April 12th and will mark the latest milestone in a long roadmap of improvements penciled in after the merge was successfully completed last September. And finally, after leaving the Miami Heat basketball team red-faced, FTX's sponsorship deal has officially been terminated. A new 17-year, $117 million deal has been brokered with the software company Kaseya, and the company will now be known as, well, Kaseya Center. Officials in Florida had been desperately trying to wriggle out of the old naming rights contract after the exchange went bust last November, amid allegations that Sam Bankman-Fried had misused customer funds, indicating that the team had been badly burned by its ties to the doomed company. Miami Heat executive Eric Woolworth said FTX created a challenging situation, and I'm sure there's been some reputation damage for us. The industry that Kaseya is in has had a much longer history and is more stable than crypto. Shots fired, bro. If you appreciate your stable host Andrew, the man who's seen crypto news through for years, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on that little bell icon to get buzzed whenever a new Crypto Espresso video goes live. And what did you think about today's show? Well, let me know in those comments below because I read them and I tend to take them far too seriously. Questions about our headlines or crypto in general? Take the plunge and ask Alex in that description below. Alex is always a great resource for all things Web3 and the metaverse, and that about does it for today's show. Again, I've been your host Andrew, these have been your headlines, and we'll see all of your beautiful shining faces tomorrow.